Hey, this is Anthony from Rock Prince, and thanks for watching this video. On this channel, I provide you walkthrough tutorials from graphic designing to digitizing images for heat pressing t-shirts and embroidery. We're going to go ahead and grab a cool font that I picked up from Kittle, and then we're going to digitize it, and we're going to place it on a black Yupong classic beanie. So stick around to the very end if you want the full benefit to this tutorial. And if you find value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, as it's going to help support my channel out tremendously. So with that, let's go and get this started. Okay, so this is Kittle, and as you can see, Kittle has a variety of images that you can pick from. They're all professionally made and from graphic designers who upload their artwork, and as long as you pay for the subscription, you have access to all these images, and you can tailor it to your own style and start making sales for yourself. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are just going to simply go to our new project up on top, and we are going to select our artboard. Okay, and what I'm looking for is we're just going to hit a standard here, 12 by 12. But before I do that, I want to change the artboard size. So I want to make it tailored towards this beanie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the units to inches. And then we're going to do for the width, we're trying to go at, let's do a 5. And then the height, I want the font to be at least 3 inches tall. And then we're going to go from there. Okay, we'll put this in a landscape. And let's hit enter, and perfect. Alright, all I'm going to do right now is simply hit T for text on the board, and that brings you up, that prompts you a text path where you can start adding text. We're going to do rockin', and actually that one, just simple font, is always sometimes the best when you're just trying to make something for an advertisement, because you want the reader to always be able to read and not struggle trying to figure out what it is. Just a rule of thumb. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pick some cool font. We're going to see which one would work best. And as you can see, there's just a variety of crazy cool fonts that you can pick from. I wish I could move this artboard. Let's see. Yeah, we can. All right. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's go back to our font, and let's see what you can pick from. Okay, that one actually looks pretty cool. It's kind of big. That's the one that I wanted to do, but I really not crazy about the K when it comes to embroidery. But I mean, if let's just say the customer wanted it, you're going to give them what they want, right? So you got to do the best as you can to get them their design. That one actually looks pretty neat. It's fat and chunky. It would look good for some embroidery. I might take that one. And that one is called Angus. No, that one was called, what was that one called? Athenan. Athenan, if I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, we're just going to shrink this down so we can get our 3 sizes here. And our 3 choices here. And it's always good to do at least couple of fonts, maybe like 3. I always go with 3, and then once I got my 3, I always look at it as which one stands out the most out of the 3, and that's the one I usually go with when it comes to making stuff for myself. And it was a little trick I learned on YouTube. Somebody showed me, and it's always been effective for me. That one looks cool. That one looks cool too. I like this one, but I don't know how they got the R. I don't know how they got that A to go underneath. Let's see if I type that A in there. Will it do the same thing for it? Let's do A here. A. Hit enter. No, it didn't do that. It didn't do that tail. Why didn't it do the tail? How do you do the tail here? Oh, so you have a different variety of ways you can do your fonts here. So I like that. So let's see if we can do, let's see what our choices here. Let's see if we have a tail. Here we go. We got tail. This one is cool. Let's see. I guess where's R? So so there's R right there. And that looks pretty neat. There we go. Just like that. All right. Now let's go to Control C, Control V. We're going to make one more. We're going to see if something is better than that. I actually like that one. Now, that was Astrotype, right? Yeah, that's Astrotype. That one, I've done that one before. I did a beanie with 3D puff, and that came out pretty neat. Cemetery. Oh, Sanctuary. Oh, dude, that one looks kicking. That one looks rocking. That one is rocking. Let's see if we can change that R though. Let's see. I'm just curious if you can do the same thing with the R. Will it allow you to put that tail there? It's got a heart for. That's cool. All right, let's see what your features are. So you have this feature on the right hand side. It's called glyphs, and you have the opportunity to change your font styles. What's allowed here? I don't think it's going to give me any other choices, but definitely we are going to use this one for my embroidery. I am completely satisfied with this one, although I do like this choice here, and that was Astrotype. That one is another kick-ass one too, but let's go ahead and delete these. We're going to get our font. So now what we're going to do is we are going to, so this is CPX7, what is this one called? CPX 7 cent pen. Okay, and that is a cool looking font here. I'm just gonna blow it up. All right, and we're gonna use this one for our digitizing. All right, so all we're gonna do here is just simply click download. We're gonna remove the background, and we're gonna optimize the quality, and then we're gonna hit download. Okay, and then let's go ahead and drag that onto my desktop, and we should be rocking. All right, let's go ahead and go to our digitizing software, and we are going to click new. And you don't have to use this specific software. If you do have your own digitizing software, it'll do just the same. Okay, so we just hit select, we hit load, we went here, and then we hit load, and now we got our font. All I'm going to do is just highlight it to a lighter color so I can see over the digitizing. And let's go ahead and get started here. So I think I'm going to start from this tail here, work my way around. And I'm going to make this in the back. So we'll start from the top first. All right, let's go ahead and start this bad boy. So we're just going to bring it here. All right, let's bring this down here. Now the cool thing about digitizing is it's fun. I mean, it takes a lot of patience, but it's fun. All right, so I'm just holding my shift key so I can get that round effect right there. Didn't really do it, but maybe I held the shift key too late. But there you go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make this over here. So let's go to
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Okay, so now all I gotta do is just get rid of the jump stitches. Now there's little hidden gems that you can do to avoid jump stitches, but you don't really have to do that with this software. All you need to do from here is if you just click on that, and I'm going to hit start command, we're going to hit jump, and in command we're going to hit trim. So we want to avoid all the jump stitches, which is going to be here, here, here. You see these lines here. Okay, we're just going to hit apply, and all my jump stitches are gone. Okay, it's not going to draw a thread over here so it could follow the path of the next letter. All right, it's gonna do the R, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna start here, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna do that. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna tighten up the density, because this is an embroidery on a beanie, and the density is at 40. We want to tighten these threads up, so let's do it at 20. Let's see what it looks like. Boom, and that looks great. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this on this black classic Yupong beanie, and we are going to use our mighty hoop, and this is a 5x5 mighty hoop. If you don't know what these are actually magnetic hoops. They do wonders, and as you can see, they were made in the USA, which is pretty neat. Okay, so the benefit of these mighty hoops is that they prevent the struggle with putting stabilizer inside your sheets without bending it. All you do is use this device here, which I'm going to show you. You use their mighty hoop station, and this thing helps out tremendously. So this mighty hoop station is the way to go when it comes to these hooping. So all you do is just simply cut your stabilizer, which I'm going to do real quick. And I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, and then I'm just going to measure the stabilizer. And then just trying to line it up accordingly. All right. Okay, so it doesn't have to be all fancy and pretty, and then all you do is just insert the stabilizer here. You're gonna lift up these little brackets, and then you're gonna put your stabilizer inside the machine right there, and then you're just gonna hit the little brackets there. All we're gonna do now is insert the beanie here, and I'm trying to go, I don't want it to go all the way inside because I want to see this end of the edge, so at least I know where I'm at. And then what we're gonna do now is we are going to use this sticky Fabry Solvay that actually sits on top of the embroidery to help prevent the threads to go inside these little crevices here, because this is a knitted stitch, a knitted fabric, and to avoid it getting sunk in between these little crevices, the stabilizer, the water solvay, prevents that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little piece of this, and we'll use this as our cutter. Okay, we just give ourselves a cut right there, and let's cut this just to make it a little bit straighter. All right, and let's see. Now we want to go like 3 inches, because that's how much of the fabric that we did, and that's about 3.5, so that's good. Okay, so now what we need to do, now this is the cool part, this thing is actually sticks. Okay, so once you peel this off here, it actually sticks to the fabric. So all you're going to do is just bring it up right there, and there you go. Okay, doesn't have like a real bond, but it's enough. Okay, so now once you got your stabilizer and everything set up, all you're going to do is click on your top part of this device, and then all you do is just press down, and now you got your magnetic hoop. Just release it here and pull it out, and it's done for you. Isn't that cool? Okay, all right, so now we got our image here. All we're going to do is just select our hoop. We're going to go with the Mighty Hoop 5x5. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the tracing. So we're going to take this back to needle 1. So let's go ahead and trace the image here. It looks like we're good. Let's go ahead and do our slow trace. Now, why I'm doing this is to see how it's going to stitch. You don't want it touching the sides of your hoop, or you're going to break a needle. All right, and so far we are good. All right, all I'm gonna do is just select my color, and we're gonna use white. So we'll hit number 5. I had changed my thread, so I'm gonna have to hold this thread here and cut it as it starts embroidering. So let's go ahead and hit start, and we are good. All right. All right, let's detach this from the hoop here. Take our, now you gotta be careful with this because you don't want to smash your fingers, because it's magnetic and it grips fast. It came out really, really sharp, you guys. All right, guys, so I ran it under water to take off the water soluble, and you could see that came out really, really nice. Oh, there's our cat's Maple. I didn't know Maple wanted to be in the video. Okay, so if you could see, it came out really, really sharp. let's go ahead and fold it inside out here so we could see how it's gonna look. All right, and this all comes off. This is all just this is tearaway stabilizer underneath. That comes off too. And I would say the going rate for something, maybe selling a beanie, personalized beanie, you probably can get away with 20 bucks. Okay, or 15, you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and fold this inside out. Like I said, this was a test beanie earlier, but that looks rocking. And that looks cool, guys. That looks really, really dope. Okay, so hope y'all like this video. And as you can see, you can pick up great fonts from Kittle. And if you're an embroiderer, these are some great fonts that you can grab and you can start embroidering and increase your sales for your t-shirt or embroidery business, and start making some money. Okay, so hope you all found value in this video, and if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, as it's going to help support my channel out tremendously. And if you want to see more content such as this, subscribe to my channel. So with that, you have a blessed week and a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back on my next video next week. Maple, are you okay over there? Maple, what? So, okay, so you have a blessed week and a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back on my next video next week, and peace.